Placing just one of these 5 types of Feng Shui plants in your home can gradually make your living space feel lighter, more peaceful, and naturally cleanse any negative energy that has built up over time. Hello, I am Master Zhen. A home is not just a place to live, it is a space we return to for rest and to recharge our energy. When your living environment is in harmony, you tend to sleep better, feel more at ease, and your daily rhythm becomes slower and more stable. On the other hand, when heavy, negative energy accumulates inside your home, you may feel tired and anxious, even if everything seems perfectly fine on the outside. In fact, sometimes all it takes is placing one living being in the right spot to help your space reset and rebalance itself. Green plants, when chosen wisely, have the power to absorb unwanted energy, calm emotions, and gradually create a more soothing atmosphere inside your home. This transformation does not happen overnight. It is slow, subtle, and steady, just like the way a plant grows day by day. In this video, I will share with you 5 types of Feng Shui plants that can help protect your home and eliminate negative energy. These are not quick fix superstitions. They are simple, practical suggestions you can apply in your everyday life. Each type of plant carries a different energy field. Some will make your space feel lighter, others help maintain harmony in your household, and there are some that only work when placed in the correct location. Before we begin, feel free to drop a positive affirmation in the comment section, something like, "I welcome peace and good energy into my home." And if you find this content helpful, be sure to subscribe to the Master Zhen Feng Shui Secrets for Wealth channel to continue discovering simple ways to bring more peace and balance into your living space every single day. And now, I will reveal to you 5 types of Feng Shui plants that help protect your home and soothe negative energy that may have accumulated in your living space. These are all familiar plants that are easy to take care of, but when placed in the right location, they can bring a sense of calm and lightness to your entire home. First, the pothos plant. Pothos is one of the most common houseplants, but not many people realize that it is also a Feng Shui plant that carries a very soft and stable energy. It does not create a forceful or overpowering presence. Instead, it works quietly to neutralize negative energy and maintain harmony within your home. This gentle nature makes pothos especially suitable for families who desire long-term peace without major disruptions. In terms of appearance, pothos has soft leaves and trailing vines that hang down gracefully. In Feng Shui, this symbolizes a continuous and gentle energy flow, one that is not blocked or forced. When energy moves slowly and evenly through a home, people tend to feel more emotionally balanced, and tense or overwhelming thoughts are naturally eased. Pothos is often seen as a plant that helps relieve stress and absorb emotional fatigue. In shared living spaces, where people often carry external stress into the home, pothos acts like an energetic cushion. It softens heavy energy, making the room feel more comfortable. Many people say that with pothos in the home, the atmosphere becomes less suffocating and conversations flow more smoothly. One of the unique traits of pothos is its ability to adapt to various environments, which also reflects its Feng Shui symbolism. It does not demand specific conditions and can thrive in many places, just like how it helps people live more harmoniously with their surroundings. For this reason, pothos is highly recommended for families who want to maintain emotional balance and harmony in their everyday life. As for placement, pothos works well when placed near the entrance, where energy from the outside flows into the house. In this position, the plant helps calm and balance the energy before it spreads throughout the home. It also thrives near windows, where it can benefit from natural light and airflow, enhancing its ability to gently guide the energy flow. Additionally, The living room is an ideal location since it is often the emotional center of the household, filled with interaction and connection. Second, lavender. Lavender carries a very special type of energy. It is not loud, but it runs deep. In Feng Shui, lavender is often seen as an emotional shield because of its direct effect on a person's mental state. It is not a plant that suppresses or blocks, but rather one that absorbs and calms emotional turbulence that may be lingering in your space. The most striking feature of lavender is its natural fragrance, soft but long-lasting. It does not spread aggressively, but sinks in slowly, just like the way it influences the mind. In a living space, this scent helps absorb anxiety, sorrow, and mental stress, especially the quiet, hidden emotions that people are often unaware of. When emotional energy is soothed, the environment becomes more peaceful and people find it easier to return to a state of inner balance. Lavender is especially helpful for older adults and people who struggle with sleep. At this stage of life, restful sleep and mental calm are incredibly important. Many people, though they seem fine during the day, struggle to fall asleep or tend to overthink at night. Having lavender in the living space can help slow down racing thoughts, reduce feelings of unease, and allow sleep to come naturally without any effort. From a Feng Shui perspective, lavender is also seen as a plant that protects emotional energy from negative outside influences. When someone brings stress, exhaustion, or sadness from the outside world back home, lavender helps neutralize that energy before it spreads throughout the space. This makes it an excellent choice for families who value peace, privacy, and long-term emotional stability. As for placement, lavender is most effective when grown around the house, creating a soft, protective barrier around the living space. If you do not have a garden, lavender is also great when placed near the entrance, where it receives incoming energy. From this spot, the plant helps calm emotions from the moment someone steps inside, creating a sense of comfort for both the household and visiting guests. Third, aloe vera. Aloe vera may look simple on the outside, but it carries a very strong energy in Feng Shui. For centuries, it has been known as a plant that can absorb negative energy, especially the heavy, stagnant kind that builds up over time in a home. Unlike decorative plants, aloe vera functions like a natural filter, silently absorbing and neutralizing unstable vibrations in the environment. Its most recognizable feature is its thick, water-filled leaves, which are strong and fleshy. In Feng Shui, this shape represents endurance and the ability to store energy. That is why aloe vera is often called an energy bearer, a plant that can take in harmful energy on behalf of the people in the house. When there is tension, anxiety, or unspoken conflict in a home, aloe vera tends to react the most noticeably. What makes aloe vera especially interesting is that its condition often reflects the energy in the home. If the plant is thriving with firm green leaves, it suggests that the space is energetically balanced. But if the plant suddenly wilts, turns color, or loses its vitality even with proper care, many believe it is absorbing large amounts of negative energy from its surroundings. This makes aloe vera a kind of indicator of your home's energetic health. Aloe vera is particularly suitable for spaces that need basic energetic protection, places where outside energy can easily enter. The plant helps calm harsh energy currents, lighten the atmosphere, and restore balance to the environment. It does not create pressure, but offers a quiet sense of stability like an invisible shield. In terms of placement, aloe vera is most effective near entrances or on balconies, where it can directly receive energy from outside. These are the main entry points for energy, and aloe vera acts as a filter before it spreads throughout the home. Placing it in these areas can reduce outside negative influence and help keep the inside of your home feeling grounded and more pleasant over time. Fourth, mint. Mint is a plant that brings a fresh and flexible energy. In Feng Shui, it is often seen as a symbol of positivity and energetic clarity. Unlike plants that offer deep, grounding protection, mint works in a light and open way. It helps make your space feel brighter and more pleasant. When mint is present in the home, feelings of heaviness or stuffiness are often replaced by a sense of ease and relaxation. Its most outstanding trait is its cool scent, which spreads quickly without being overwhelming. In Feng Shui, this scent helps activate positive energy while soothing daily emotional stress. Because of this, mint has a clear effect in reducing arguments and improving communication between family members. When the energy is lighter, people naturally speak more gently and take their time with conversations. Mint is especially great for homes where extended family or grandchildren often gather. In busy households with many emotions present at once, the energy can easily become unstable. Mint helps balance these fluctuations, creating a more comfortable atmosphere where everyone feels at ease to talk and enjoy being together. That is why mint is often seen as a plant that supports happiness and harmony in the family. In Feng Shui, mint is also known for its ability to refresh stale energy. When a living space is affected by repeated emotional patterns like stress, frustration, or exhaustion, mint helps open up the energy flow so it does not become stagnant. This is especially useful in shared spaces where emotions and conversations are exchanged most frequently. As for placement, mint works best in the kitchen, dining area, or common room. These are the places where families naturally connect and interact. Placing mint in these locations helps the space stay fresh and encourages gentle conversation, making those moments of togetherness feel even more complete. Fifth, basil. Unlike other plants that create strong effects in specific areas, basil influences the entire atmosphere of a home in a quiet and steady way. When placed in the right location, basil helps the air feel fresher and the environment easier to breathe, both physically and emotionally. What makes basil unique is its soft, herbal scent. It is not overpowering, but it spreads consistently. In Feng Shui, this scent is believed to cleanse negative energy and stabilize the energy field, especially the kind of emotional restlessness that tends to show up at night. Because of this, basil is often associated with deeper sleep and a sense of calm while resting, especially for those who toss and turn or wake up frequently during the night. Basil also plays a clear role in reducing anxiety and minimizing heavy or disturbing dreams. When the energy in your space is soothed, your mind can settle down more easily before sleep. Many people say that with basil in the home, they overthink less in the evening and fall asleep more naturally and peacefully. From a Feng Shui perspective, basil is ideal for spaces that require emotional stability and harmony. It softens the stressful energy that builds up through daily life and helps maintain a calm and peaceful atmosphere. For this reason, basil is considered a plant that supports peace across the entire shared space, not just for one individual. When it comes to placement, basil works best in the southwest corner of the home, an area connected to family energy and emotional bonding. It is also well suited to shared living areas where people gather and relax. However, Feng Shui plants only bring benefits when placed correctly. If placed in the wrong spot, they can actually disrupt the energy flow in your home. That is why I will now share with you some important principles for placing plants in a way that keeps your space in harmony and avoids unwanted effects over time. First, do not keep dead or dying plants. In Feng Shui, green plants represent life force and the active movement of living energy. So when a plant is dead or clearly dying but still kept inside the house, it reflects the presence of weakened energy in your environment. A dying plant cannot absorb or regulate energy. Instead, it can contribute to a heavy and stagnant feeling. Many people hold on to withered plants because they think it is only an aesthetic issue, or they simply have not had time to replace them. However, energetically, a dying plant symbolizes disruption and long-lasting fatigue. When placed in shared living spaces, wilted plants can subtly darken the atmosphere and even affect people's moods. That lingering feeling of being drained or unmotivated can often start with something as small as a neglected plant. A dead plant also symbolizes the end of a life cycle. If not removed, the energy of that ending lingers in the house, reducing the sense of renewal and comfort. In homes where peace and long-term stability are important, dead plants should be avoided, as they contradict the goal of nurturing vibrant life energy. As for a plant that is simply struggling or wilting, it usually means the plant has been affected by its environment for a while. Whether it is from a lack of light, water, or the wrong placement, a plant in this condition is no longer able to support the energy of your space. Keeping it around does not improve Feng Shui, it only prolongs the presence of weak energy. So when you notice that a plant is no longer healthy, the best choice is to remove or replace it in a timely manner. This is not a sign of bad luck, it is a form of space clearing, making way for fresh, vibrant energy to enter. Second, do not overcrowd small spaces with too many plants. In small rooms, adding too many plants does not increase positive energy. On the contrary, it can block airflow and make the energy feel heavy and stuck. When energy cannot move freely, people may feel suffocated, tired, or unable to fully relax, even if there are lots of green plants around. In tight spaces, even one healthy plant is enough to generate life force. In medium-sized rooms, 2 to 3 pots can work well, if they are spaced out to allow the energy to move gently and evenly. Only in large, shared areas with good natural light and open space should you consider placing 3 to 5 plants. Feng Shui does not value quantity, it values balance. When too many plants are crammed into a small area, the energy overlaps and light and air struggle to circulate. This can make the room feel less comfortable to live in. On the other hand, a few well-placed plants will create a lighter, calmer, and more peaceful environment. So when choosing plants for your home, aim for balance and appropriateness. A space with room to breathe always feels more relaxing than one filled to the brim, even with something as positive as greenery. Third, do not block walkways. One of the most common mistakes when decorating with plants is placing them in a way that blocks walking paths. This often happens when people want to place large pots near doorways, along hallways, or in the middle of rooms to create a decorative focal point. While it may look nice at first, over time it makes everyday living less comfortable. When walkways are blocked, moving around the house becomes inconvenient. People have to slow down, step around, or change direction just to avoid a poorly placed plant. This is especially uncomfortable for older adults, young children, or anyone who needs a clear and stable path for safety. Over time, this constant sense of obstruction takes away the light and easy feeling of the space. Another mistake is putting a plant right in front of the main entrance. Many think it looks lush and welcoming, but in reality, it can make the entryway feel cramped. A main entrance needs to be open and clear because it is the space people move through most often. When this area is blocked by a large plant or wide foliage, the first impression upon entering the home is no longer pleasant. In small homes, blocked walkways can even make rooms appear smaller than they actually are. Even with good lighting, If the movement path is narrow, the space feels tighter and more closed off. This directly impacts how comfortable people feel at home, often without realizing why. When placing plants, choose compact spots like along walls, corners, or areas where people do not walk frequently. The main pathways in your home should be kept clear, visible, and safe. A comfortable home is not one with plants in every possible spot. It is a space where people can move freely, without obstacles, and feel relaxed while doing so. Fourth, do not place plants in areas without natural light. One very common mistake with indoor plants is putting them in dark corners simply because that is where there is extra space. Many people think that as long as the plant is watered, it will be fine. But in truth, natural light plays a vital role in both the life of the plant and the energy it brings to your space. When a plant is placed in an area that is too dim, it may appear fine at first but will gradually weaken, and that change is not always obvious right away. Plants without proper light grow slowly. Their leaves become thinner, lose color, and droop more easily. When this happens, the space around them also starts to lose its vibrancy. A corner that was already dim will feel even more lifeless with a weak plant sitting in it, no matter how clean or organized the room is. Many households place plants far from windows, behind thick curtains, or in rooms that are rarely open to sunlight. At first, there may be no visible issue, but over time, the plant loses its healthy look. When the plant no longer feels alive, the positive energy it once offered fades too, replaced by a dull and confined atmosphere. Indoor plants should be placed where there is indirect natural light, such as near a window, in a spot that gets morning light, or somewhere not fully covered by curtains or walls. The light does not need to be intense. It just needs to be enough for the plant to grow naturally and maintain its vibrant color. When a plant can see the light, the space around it also becomes brighter and more uplifting. Looking back at everything we have covered, it is clear that Feng Shui plants are not something distant or difficult to apply. The key is not about planting as many as possible, but about understanding and placing them correctly. Just one well-chosen plant, placed in the right location, can quietly help your living space feel lighter, more pleasant, and more balanced over time. Plants do not change your life in a single day, but with each passing day, their presence helps us slow down, feel less stressed, and find more peace when we return home. In that way, a house becomes more than just a place to live. It becomes a place to rest, to recharge, and to protect the peace of the entire family. If you already have plants in your home, take a few moments to reflect. Where are they placed? Do they really fit the space? Does the surrounding area feel comfortable and calm? Sometimes, just a small adjustment can completely shift the energy and feeling of a room. Before we wrap up, feel free to share in the comments. What kind of plants are you growing at home right now? Or how has your living space changed since bringing in greenery? Your stories not only help me understand you better, but also offer valuable perspectives for others who are on the same journey. If you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe to the Master Zhen Feng Shui Secrets for Wealth channel and leave a like. Every week, I will continue sharing simple, practical ways to help your living space become more peaceful, light, and resilient day by day.